next frame's a big frame because if you can go 4-3 up, I mean, you basically just one away from the winning post. And well, you know, I think the match is going to be won now in the mind. It's who handles the pressure the best, who's going to win this match. I think.
JUDD trump to break.
I can understand what Dominic's saying about who handles the pressure best, but I don't think either of these players feel pressure when they play each other. And that's a poor break for the first time in the match from JUDD trump. Ronnie's going to take this red on round the back of the black for blue or bought colour. Over the years, he started to miss the occasional one of these. Never used to miss them years ago. You could have had your weeks on him knocking that in, but just slightly not happy with his long game sometimes. But when he's in the balls, he's still up there with the very best. Listen to the sound of this one disappear. Not this time, but just give them a whack, doesn't he?
Well, this red is a little bit different to the one previous frame. Not far away from the same sort of shot, and Ronnie missed it, and obviously JUDD trump went on to win the frame from it. This time no problems, we just didn't want the kiss on the blue. Little roll up now. And obviously he had choices. Sometimes players play the little roll up, other times they play a ball into the side cushion to move the reds everywhere. Ronnie just tried to get a good cue ball then, green up and down the table.
Needs a brown to come to his rescue, otherwise he'll leave a long pot on. Not sure whether he can get through to the potting angle of this red. We'll let you know shortly. Well, he can just about. Doesn't think he can get onto a colour nicely, so may refuse it. Well, believe it or not, it looks like he's taking this on. Goodness me, what's he doing? The thing is, he pots so many, it's hard to criticise, but he's played to screw that cue ball back into baulk, not where it's finished. He's completely mishit it. He's playing a deep screw back into baulk there, isn't he?
Yes, but it is amazing how many of these he goes for, and he lands up getting away with them or not leaving anything too easy. I mean, Ronnie has got a shot at this red. And he made it look very easy, but JUDD nearly got away with that again. And that you would have to say, and like you said, not to criticise that, he's had 3 or 4 whacks in this match and he's got away with everyone. I think that's the first one that he's not. But that's what makes him so interesting to watch, because as many as he misses, he pots more.
I suppose he works on the philosophy best of 9. I can afford to miss 4, but as long as there are 5 that might win the match. It's a bit like, you know, the football days years ago, the Newcastle, they used to let 3 in, but used to score 4. So I suppose it's the same philosophy. He feels that he pots more than he gets, he'll keep going for them. Obviously the way he's played that, the pink pots. Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, he's got choice to roll it on and off the cushion. Play for the red in baulk or play for the red in the same pocket as the pink, whichever he fancies. Wow, where's the cue ball going? Is that red past the yellow? Well, he's bruised himself. You look at Ronnie's face, the cue ball's obviously nowhere near where he thought it was going to be. No pot available there. This is a tough long one if he takes it on. Oh my word.
11.
Oh my word, what a great pot. With control. Superb.
18.
So he's not too straight on this red. And he's got a nice little angle, he can just roll the cue ball through, which he has done. Nicely on
19.
this black. Shoot him off the black, play the cannon into the red, push the red towards the right corner. This was a well-controlled shot. It looked very easy, but if he did that ball too full in the face,
26.
the white would have stopped red, it had trapped it. Does play them shots
27.
very confidently. Most people drop them in. He likes to stun them in. It's been quite superb, the standard in this match. You always get a lull.
34.
Oh, you feel like you're going to get a lull, but as of yet, we've not.
Yeah, the lull was at the break
35.
of 63, wasn't it? Every other frame 80 or above, including 3 centuries. Doesn't have the great angle on this black, so you can't play into them. He's decided the red pot's in the middle pocket. So that's the one he's playing for, the one at the back. We'd like to leave an angle this time, of course, and this is all about the kiss on, if he pots the red and gets on the black.
42.
It's all about the kiss he gets on the pack, because this pack is not perfect. Well, I thought that we were directly behind the shot, weren't we, viewers? And I thought that was in. Just shows you the middle pockets are very, very nippy. Look at this here. Thought for all money that was in. Just caught the near jaw.
You can see Juddy's eyeing a long shot to the yellow pocket, but you can't imagine he'd be playing that. If this red goes past the yellow, he's got a free shot at this one. I meant the other one. And that's what he played. And he did have a free shot. He knew he was going to get a good cue ball. But at one stage it looked like he was going to play the straight red, and obviously if he had missed it, he'd have given Ronnie a nice easy starter.
Clever shot that from Ronnie. He knows that a 42-point lead. Okay, it's not enough. The red's on, but having a red out of commission is one that Judd will need. And the fact the blue's on the cushion as well makes a slight favourite, but Judd immediately looking at the chance of bringing the red out, changed his mind. He can have a go at this if he wishes. He's such a good potter. You don't blame him for going for shots like this. Now, Ronnie will be very reluctant to bring one of these reds off the cushion. He'd rather play a safety shot off one of the reds in the pack. No easy way back into ball cuff. The reds either side of